So it is, what time is it? 3:48? 3:48 a.m. And I have been sitting here for almost an hour. Almost an hour. And I want you to just watch me try to figure out what God is trying to tell me spiritually. Now, what is that going to show? I have no idea. It might show that I need some growth. But he's trying to tell me something about, it's some, anyway, let me see how I'm going to word this. It's something about some people want to meet each other or some shit. And it's actually it's unbelievable. A component of sex with a child and a preacher. So I'm just going to sit here. Unbelievable. Did I say unfucking believable? Did I say I unfucking believe because I don't fucking care? I'm sitting here just bull crapping around. And here come a motherfucker with their dick out. And I'm like, what I'm supposed to do? I actually wanna I thought I would make a show. I'm just sitting here to see how long I gotta listen to this stupid shit. And that might be why I can't figure out what he's saying. Something's okay. I'm trying to see what I'm dealing with. But I was gonna call the show "Lover of My Soul." I hope nobody don't steal it. I'm still calling that because I'm gonna have this on tape. What it is, May the 16th to 2020. May 16th, 2020. And it's just gonna be a show about how I thought my spiritual life would answer my needs. Am I trying to put it God under indictment? And I feel like God was showing me that I don't wanna malign anybody's name, assassinate anybody's character, or hurt anybody. But I feel it's important to say this. That when Tammy Faye had got on some TV show, she felt like God had did something to her and she wanted to show people that. And I feel like he's trying to say that I'm doing the same thing. Well, first of all, I'm not no big mega preacher setting up there clocking big dollars talking about Jesus. That's the first thing. I'm just a lay person trying to find God for the sake of my family. That's the first thing. And if you feel like I'm putting you under a microscope or putting you under indictment, then I want you to know that you can leave. Just like you said, the Bible says, and I know the exact quotation, I stand at the door and knock. If you come in, if you open the door, I will come in. Well, I feel like this. If things aren't working out, you can leave. You don't have to say, I'm trying to put you under indictment by trying to have a show so people can see that I feel like you're screwing me. I don't care about what you're saying. And I want a time. I actually want to turn the camera on a time, how long I listen to this bull. Something about a black man or he's some white woman or some shit. Because I was laughing and telling a joke. And he got to say something or some little black girl she fucking. How long I got to listen to this bullshit about a white woman fucking some little black girl and a black girl want to know? What the hell are you talking about? I really ain't feeling that. I really don't understand where you're going. But first of all, Cynthia, why would you say that? That's why people don't like you, because you say shit like that. Everybody know that that's very common. White women come in here to fuck these little hoes. Motherfucker sitting up there, 11 years old, 9 months pregnant, can't hardly walk. Talking about she gonna eat what the fuck she want and trying to tell you why her man looking at you. Motherfucker 11 years old. Yeah. Motherfucker 12 years old on her second baby. Her man 40. Bring her to school. Drive up with amps blaring. With the amps blowing your eardrums out. Drop her ass off at school. And like somebody give a fuck until you realize these motherfuckers fucking with some crazy ass white woman some fucking well. Like somebody want to hear that kind of crazy shit. The fuck, bitch? You will fuck? Motherfucker done see me with some white people. I don't know what you've seen. People see, I know what things appear to be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't put things that I done seen some shit. They done seen what things appear to be. You know? What the fuck is you talking about? They done see me with some white people. I remember I had this job. I'm not exactly sure what all the crazy shit is going on about race or just about socializing or getting to know somebody in general. You know, there are people that meet, and for me, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt without standing on race as some kind of crutch. And God is still showing me something. That there's a bitch somewhere fucking with me, thinking they won't know who I'm. Go fuck a white bitch. Shit, I wish I had my car. You ought to see these bitches walking around the hood. You ought to see, would they want something better than that? Who they want? Who they want? I got so many stories to tell. Who this motherfucker want to fuck around with? I got so many fucking stories to tell. Anyway, I was talking about let me see if I can grab my thought bag. I'm still here trying to see what God's trying to show me. I'm telling him I don't care. What do you mean, something? I have a way I can deal with it. Or something they gonna kill you? Well, I'll be goddamn. I'll be a monkey's asshole. Yeah, well, fuck, bitch. Let me deal with it my way, or you do some kind of fly out of booth like Superman and do something about it. I just want it dealt with. I don't want to sit here talking about the motherfuckers with the white folks and all of that. I don't care. I don't fucking care. So I'm sitting down. So I want to tell this story about I just realized I was talking about these white folks that they didn't supposed to see me with. Now I'm not sure exactly what's taking place in people's private life, white or black. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's some kind of code to have some kind of sexual interaction. God is still showing me something. And he just showed me that somebody's looking at me, black man. I said, black man, he's looking at me. And he's saying something about the white people that I'm talking to. What the fuck? You don't know what you're looking at. What the fuck are you talking about? The white people I'm talking to. What the fuck? Anyway, God is dealing with me. He's trying to show me something. I'm like, now, I'm on timer. It's 8 minutes. I had already said I've been sitting here for over an hour with this bullshit, struggling with this bullfucking shit. I don't give a fuck, I'm telling you. Because I have a way that I will deal with it. I have a way that I will fucking deal with it. Quick, fast, in a motherfucking hurry. Now, I was saying people don't know what they're seeing when they're seeing something. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know what your mind read. I mean, I was saying something to somebody just a couple of days ago. And it was really like they didn't comprehend what I was saying. But I wasn't saying nothing deep. I'm like, what this motherfucking mind doing? Anyway, I don't want to say it because you're going to know who I'm talking about. Probably if you can figure it out already. Gone. Motherfucker gone. All the way fucking gone. But anyway, I had this job. I had got this job, and people thought that shit was funny. People thought that shit was fucking funny. But I had got this job at this nursing home. And the people were cool as hell. I remember my boss, black lady, really slender lady. She used to wear her hair blonde, cool as hell. I was 16 years old. People thought that shit was funny, that my family was making me do that kind of hard work at 16. But so I went there and I worked, and you meet all kind of people. You know, I remember on Sunday, preachers would come in. Different preachers would come in and preach to the different people. I guess because, you know, I'm not exactly sure. But they would come in, they would preach, they would sing, they would play the piano, they would sing music. The choir would come, not the whole choir, just a few members of the choir would come and sing to the people. They would preach and stuff. And the preacher was good. I'm just saying, you meet people. And that some of them would get your phone number, you would get their phone number. You know, now, let me say that out of 10 preachers that came, I done went on a date with one. I'm not saying all the preachers that come in there is trying to do something. Not with me. I mean, they may have a lady they like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so it was just a lot of things that happen at night, you know. Sometimes the big boss will come in and he'll bring refreshments. Or sometimes the nurse will come in and she'll have a bunch of watermelon cut up in a bowl. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice. You know, people just thought that shit was funny, you know. But it was actually wasn't that bad. So they had put me. So one morning, it was Sunday morning, I think. Child life is something. I think one of the nurses was messing with one of these good-looking men. But I don't know if people figured it out. It was a good-looking man patient. And he had 6 sons. And they came in. And when I went in the room, he started swinging on my ass. His old ass wasn't nobody to fuck with it. I'm telling you, he was good looking. I ain't lying. He was a good looking old man. He was good looking. He was a good looking old ass man. So when I went in the room to get him dressed, he started swinging on my ass. But the nurse on the shift was a gay man. But I'm not accusing him of nothing. That was so many years ago. That was many, many years ago. So I don't want to be dirty. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. He started swinging on my ass. I think that man was messing with him. And so I told him, I said, look, come on now. I say, we have to get started for our date. I say, if you don't get dressed, I said, I'm going to tell your wife. I'm going to tell your wife that you was pinching on the pretty nurses. So he calmed down. He calmed all the way down. And I was able to get him started for the day, you know. So his wife comes in. And she is this adorable little white lady. And I know all white women think they're beautiful because they're white, but she's really, really cute. She's really, really cute. And so she comes in. And I'm laughing my ass off. I think that's one thing people ain't like about me because I'm always giggling and shit. So I was laughing my ass off and she was talking to me and I was saying something. I was saying something with a wink in my eye, like I said he would look at the pretty nurses. And she said, she put her hand in his hand and she said, don't you be looking at these pretty nurses. She said, don't you be pinching on these pretty nurses. I was laughing my ass off. I was 16, she's a sweet lady. And he couldn't talk. He had deteriorated. He couldn't talk, but he would try to talk. Boy, he started telling me, don't you tell my why you could read his lips. He got mad and started trying to talk trash. And she told him, she said, don't you be pinching on these pretty. And so he calmed down and she kissed him and he got quiet. And then he ain't say nothing else. Baby. I was like, I'm looking at her and I'm like, I didn't say nothing, so I left out. And there was a nurse, there was a nurse that was coming in to do all of the more in-depth care that he needed. And so I left out. And but I had to do this every day. At least the days that I worked. And so one day they must have got something I must have said must have got around. Because one day, but I thought that shit was funny. I thought that shit was funny when he started swinging on a bitch. When I thought it was funny. So I used to say shit that I thought was funny, like, if you don't come on so we can get us started for the day, I'm gonna tell your wife that you in here pinching on these pretty nurses. So I'm not sure how that all tied together. But he couldn't talk. But he was a good looking man. And he was very chiseled man. He was very chiseled. Head full of gray hair. I don't know how old he had to be. But one day, all his sons came to see their dad. 6 men, 6 white men. Baby, when I tell you, there was a good-looking family. All in the wife, she was beautiful and cute. The husband was chiseled. And then all his sons, 6 of them, all of them was fine as a motherfucker, all of them fine as a motherfucker ass white meat. And my stupid ass, the only thing about me is I was very methodical, very systematic in the way I did my job. And so they kind of didn't have a real complaint about me, as long as my work was done, I guess. But I would be laughing that shit on. They 16 years old, laughing that shit. So one day, they came in. All of them came in. Now that I think about it, they made him wonder why he was swinging on people. But they all came in. Boy, I was almost dropping. I was weak in my knees everywhere I went. I was like, oh, wow. Oh, they so good looking. They so good looking. They so good looking. They so good looking. Everywhere I went. That's how I was. Baby, so one of them called me in his office one day. He called me up in the office. He said, I would like to speak with you. So I go up in the office. And he prepositioned me, and I'm like, I'm 16, like, I'm a Christian. I had just accepted the Lord. I've been a Christian for about a year. No, I was born in church, but I had just, without my mama telling me, I had just started to walk with the Lord myself without my mama having to tell me to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just started to have a personal relationship with Christ without my mom, telling me. So I told him, I was like, well, Mike, you're married. But I mean, I had been going around talking how fine they was, and they so good looking. Oh, I can't believe how good looking all them men is and all that. So I guess he figured he would, say something to me. So he was like, whatever. I was like, I'm like, you're married though. So he smiled. Okay, very gentlemanly, very gentlemanly, very gentlemanly, very gentlemanly, very gentlemanly, very gentlemanly. And that was the end of it. That's far as I know. But I think I was pissing somebody off. I think I was pissing and didn't realize. Because the nurse, had an affair with him. I don't know if what happened. I don't know how that conversation may have got around, or if it was, you know what I'm saying. I don't know exactly what may have happened, but I think the gay nurse, was fucking that old man. That's why he was swinging on people. He just started swinging on it. Anybody, not just me, but anybody that come around, he just started swinging on the motherfucker. And I think that they might have thought, I don't know, but I think it was a setup to ask me that. But I said, I said, you're married, so I say no. But what ended up happening is the nurse, she was over me on that shift. She had an affair with him. Now I'm like, how the fuck she found out? Or how the fuck they happened? I don't know if this happened on its own. You see what I'm saying? But I was pissing people off, going around talking about how fine these men. It was bitches that was getting mad at me. So for saying that, it was bitches that was getting mad at me. For real. So I think, I'm not exactly sure how they hooked up, but they hooked up. And I don't know exactly how far. Well, I think it went too far. But I got another job that paid double. I think it paid triple of what that job paid. So I accepted the position, and I worked there for 2 years, not very long, but they seemed to know each other. The new boss seemed to know the old boss. So I'm like, how are they connected? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how they were connected. But the nurse, the same nurse was the head nurse. The fuck is that all about? Like, it's weird shit. Weird shit. So I'm starting to wonder if they wanted me to ask her for something so that because what ended up happening was we actually did begin to have an exchange, but nothing happened. And the nurse ended up having an affair with the new boss. And it was such an intense affair that nurse, after she had been married, but now she with a woman. The new boss was a woman. Yeah, that was that. They had such an intense affair that now the nurse, she's with a woman now, and the lady passed on. I remember when she passed on, the nurse came and stopped by her bed. I mean, that's how intense that affair was. But I'm like, I was wondering, I'm sitting there wondering how they connect. I wondered if they wanted the woman and didn't know how to ask her and thought my ass was going to ask her, but I didn't ask her. That's what ended up happening was, I didn't ask her. What ended up happening was, we were working together. And, I worked for her. And she started talking to me like a dog. I'm like, well, excuse me. I know that I'm your employee, and I'm here to perform a service. I said, but you are not going to speak to me that way. You are not going to speak to me that way. By that time, I think I was 19, almost 20. And I had been at the other place since I was 16. Baby. So she got quiet and ain't said nothing else to me. And she was smiling, though. So I'm like, well, I thought about it. I said, maybe I should quit. But she said, people always quit. I'm like, I know what I always quit. You talking to people like a damn dog. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm feeling here. You know what I'm saying? So I went back. I went on to work. I didn't quit. I went to work. And she sat down and had a little talk with me. And she was sitting directly in front of me. Maybe 2 feet away in a chair. And I made the mistake of perusing her body with my eyes. And it must have flattered her because she backed off. She might have was going to fire me. I don't know what the motherfucker was gonna do because she called me to come to work. Talking about people, I don't know what she was having. But anyway, I ended up working and staying on the job. And there was some things happening between us, but at 19, I was a Christian, I was. And my day was work, church, and home. That was my day, If I every Sunday we went out to eat after church, and we might be at a table with some men, but it was a big table with a bunch of us at a big table. You know what I'm saying? And that was every Sunday after church, And so that was basically the extent of my social life. So nothing really happened between us. But one day she called my house because I must have been staring at her, not realizing it. And this story will be long as hell. But I was making a point about the other. I was making a point about. I guess people see me with white folks. I don't know when they saw, but it was really nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. So I don't know what people think that is happening. I don't know what people think is happening, but I don't know what people think is happening. Nothing happened. Nothing happened with him. Nothing happened. Would I want something to happen? I mean, what could have happened? You know what I'm saying? What could have happened? What could have happened? You know what I'm saying? What could have happened? That's all I'm saying. What could have happened? At my young age, I was somewhere between 16 and 19 when I worked there. I'm saying to myself, what could have happened? You know what I'm saying? Ideally, could we have had an affair? He could have purchased a home where I could have been something like a kept woman. You know what I'm saying? Or what they call a side piece nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Ideally. Did anything happen between me? I say his wife was this beautiful, beautiful white woman. I think she was with somebody, baby. Because I'm telling you, anything was breathtaking. But they all had wives, too. I'm telling you. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. Shit. But but anyway, ideally, that in my mind, ideally, I could have been a side piece, kept one in my own home, my own car, maybe even had a child. You know how they go. Ideally. I don't know. But something below that, I wouldn't, I'm not just finna get up on the desk and we finna do something. And you're gonna give me, $1,000 or whatever. You're gonna buy me a new car or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen that way. In my mind. So it's just nothing gonna happen. Now, should I have been walking around gushing over these men? Because that's what I was doing. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe how attractive those, I was walking around, people sticking my ass. You know what I'm saying? But so ended up I got this job offer. I thought it was strange that they were somehow connected. But what even strange is that the nurse had another affair with somebody I worked for. I'm like, this motherfucker stupid. After a while, you start wondering shit. And she wait for something to happen between us. You mean to fucking tell me you can't go up in here and pay somebody a compliment? You know what I'm saying? So y'all can have a secret affair, whatever shit you do. What kind of shit you was gonna do with them. You know what I'm saying? You know, what's fucking hard about that? What the fuck is hard about some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? People is fucking stupid. Motherfucker had me to do it. I don't know what the fuck was connected about that job, but I thought that was strange the way when I found out they knew each other. And it kind of creeped me out, kind of scared me until they had that affair. I'm like, what the hell that is all about? I don't know, but I don't know. For me, it's like I guess people see me. I see them as weird. Why you can't go to somebody's house? How's it doing? I guess black people don't do that. How's the weather today? But white people do that shit all the fucking time. Oh, how's the weather? What's the pretty sunny day? I would love. I think I'm going fishing. I'm going boating. I'm like, I know that's right. And whatever. I might say something. We might have a little conversation. Or I might. Or they'll go on and on and on about the shit they gonna do today in the beautiful weather. But I'm just don't understand, what's hard about starting that kind of connection. I mean, if they say no, I might have met 100 white people this week. Not being at home, not staying home like that. But I mean, on the average week, going to the gym every day, going, do what I do, interacting, I might go to, a meetup or a class or, you said class. Well, I believe in lifelong learning. They have yoga classes, they have salsa dancing, they have all kind of little informational classes that you want to go to. They got a couple of classes on how to edit your videos, how to do this, how to do all of that, and they're free if you can get to some of those sessions. They have poetry meetups, they have writing meetups. So on the average week, I might meet 100 white people. You see what I'm saying? So, but say, but how many of them would I actually talk to? You see what I'm saying? So on the average week, I really get my feelings hurt like a motherfucker. But people think I'm doing something big because you might see me with 5 white folks clowning around. But I really done got my fucking feelings hurt 95 fucking times. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what people think they're seeing when they might see me talking to somebody. First of all, it's nothing happening. We might be just bullshitting around. I might just be bullshitting fucking my ass off. I'll be laughing and shit. I'll be falling on my ass out laughing my bullshit. I do. And I don't know what people think they're just seeing. What's hard about shit? So I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. But I don't think nothing ever happened to the man. The gay nurse. Because I don't know. I think the nurse over me knew it. And the bitch might have been trying to find out if I figured the shit the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But I was just suspicious of it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way things, but I guess I was new and I wasn't picking up quick enough to say that, and they might have tried to throw that shit on me. You know what I'm saying? But them people had plenty of sense enough to see, that they weren't enough. It wasn't enough evidence or enough to say that I did no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so I guess the son, I don't know why he called me in his office, but I guess he was flattered because I was going around talking about how fine their ass is. Or maybe he was suspicious to see what I would do if he came on to me. You know what I'm saying? But I told him, I say you married. And so that was the end of that. Shit. You want to email a house and a lot of fucking money. Then that ain't shit that I need. I know I'm going around and I ain't never seen nobody that fine before in my life. I ain't never seen nobody that fine before. But shit, he was married. Shit, I should have just clipped my damn mouth closed. But I know I had begun to put two and two together. You know, they was gonna throw that shit off on me and a dirty bitch. But I think what saved me, and I ain't saying what saved me is they don't really have they was I'm not sure exactly what had happened, but what made is because when I was going around talking about that, I was gushing like I was a little teenager. Oh my God. I can't believe how handsome these men are. And I was saying that shit all day. It was everybody who was talking to me. And the black CNAs and nurses didn't like me. And I think that made white people want to know who I was. So many people was coming to see who I was. You see what I'm saying? It was a big dust storm happening that it was like, there's no fucking way she even did something like that. Not all the people that was coming in there to see, you know what I'm saying? And plus I was in the morning. You know, I was there when the morning crew, the morning report, you know how you do, you know how you start the day. I guess a lot of places start the day with a morning report, a morning meeting. It's the morning report, do the morning activities. You know, he was the night, he was leaving. So when we was coming in to do the morning report with the leaving shift, that's it, that his ass was there. I think she knew that shit. And might have wanted to see if I was going to say something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was wondering about. And ended up having sex with all these fucking people. But I know her outside of work, and the bitch is a wild ass bitch. She's yeah. I think I had pissed off, but the black girls at the job didn't like me, and also all the white was coming to see who I was. But his wife was fine as hell, baby. That's just a beautiful woman. Just a beautiful woman. Baby, he'll come in and swing on the bitch, baby, and she come and she say, don't you be pinching on these pretty nerves. And he calmed right down, baby. He was telling me, don't you tell my wife. He was old. He was really incapacitated. He was like, damn, this motherfucker was up and about. This motherfucker was up and about. You see what I'm saying? She had to be beautiful to have a man like that. She was. It's like you like when I see shit like that, it's like you be wondering. It's like they stepped out of a whimsical little Cinderella book. Some weird shit. I ain't never seen nobody that good looking before in my motherfucking life. That's what my thought process was when I met them. Well, really, that's what my thought process was. But girl, he said to start swinging on you and stuff. And he said, don't you tell my wife nothing. Baby, I was like, I'm too through. I am too through. I thought that shit was so funny. But you can tell she seemed to have been going through something that even at her age. You know, having to raise a family like that. She was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But she looked like that it wasn't easy to raise 6 men and put up with a husband like that. I ain't saying he was a bad husband. I don't know. He might have been a wonderful husband. But she seemed to be a little on edgy about something. Not sure. I'm not sure about what. But yeah, child. Yeah, child. So I went and got the new job, and the bitch looking at me. Yeah, she come over there. She's the head. I'm like, why is she the head nurse over here? That's weird. End up having an affair with the woman. Now that was an affair to remember, I guess. I remember years later when the lady was on her deathbed, she come and sat by her bed. I mean, not just for no hour, and not just to read a few scriptures. She sat by that lady bed all day. She sat there. She stayed there with her. And she had that husband. I knew her outside of that job. And she had a husband and family that was enviable. I don't know what happened to it. But she with a woman now. She's married to a stud now. Yeah, child, that affair was an affair to remember. But you hear things and you see things. You hear things, you see things. That's what nothing to sneeze at. I'm not gonna go into that woman's business. She was a very enjoyable person, but I couldn't partake of all of that. I couldn't partake of all of that. But yeah, child. Yeah, child. Yeah, child. I don't think nothing ever happened to nurse. I mean, they might have killed the bitch and nobody was saying nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't remember seeing him that much. You know, I don't know. Not sure what happened. Not sure what happened. You know, they might have dealt with it quietly. You know, might have put two and two together and realized what was happening. So I'm sitting here trying to see if I'm gonna figure out. Listen to you sitting here talking about bullshit. You ain't trying to pray to see what God's telling you. Who wants to pray to somebody that's hurting you? I'm like, what the hell going on? You know, and I don't care about this insanity. I really don't. How do something you don't care? How do you deal with it? I have no idea how to deal with it. I mean, I think I can. I have things I might can do. That's what I said. Why would you get on camera? Because I want to say that God is wrong. Well, I'm gonna try to do the show. I'm gonna try to do the show and see what happens. I'm gonna try to do the show because the things are making me angry. I don't care. What you want me to know? I'm sitting there asking, what is it that you want me to know? Since you're irreverent, you're gonna miss God. You're gonna miss your soul. You're gonna miss a lot of stuff. I don't care. You make me angry talking about some stupidity. You know, really, makes me angry. I don't know what happened to that family. You know, I never formed a personal connection with them, but I seen a couple of the grandsons. One of them, I think, is a doctor, and the other one is a lawyer or something. Another one is a contractor, building contractor or something. I'm not sure. A couple of them, not too many of them. And I think one of the cousins or something is an architect or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, I don't know what the hell. I mean, I say shit that I don't even know that upsetted people. I'm telling all the black bitches at the job was mad at me because I was saying that. Like, what the fuck I done said? You know what I'm saying? That done piss people the fuck off. I don't even know what happened. Everybody was mad from the rooter to the tooter was mad at me. From the head honcho all the way down. And I don't know what I had said. I don't. But I don't want to speculate about what happened. I don't want to speculate about shit. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know what people think. That's shit. I've met 100 white people this week. And I got, how many people? I got one man phone number and of all of them, only 2 or 3 of them sexual. Of the 5, only 2